There's a lot of studies and reports that are coming out and trying to understand what the last 18 months have been on the workforce. One thing is definitely obvious, that productivity rates have gone up significantly in allowing employees the option to work from home and the flexibility to do so. And pre-COVID, you saw movements like this where organizations were looking at flexibility for staff as they manage their own personal work-life commitments in general and understand the concept of integration. So there's a huge shift from looking at work-life integration to life-work balance, which is a dramatic shift in mindset. This, of course, has far-reaching consequences. Generally, studies indicate that a more mature working population are better equipped to work from home or work remotely and manage themselves in terms of accountability, engagement with the organization, discipline, and so on. Whereas the younger population, who tends to depend more on culture, workplace dynamics, team environments, tend to struggle when they're isolated. So I don't think there's a fits all. It depends very much on what the nature of the job is, the organization. But in terms of compensation and benefits, it is important to look at what I consider the basket of goods in understanding whether you can move some of your flexi benefits to help employees cover the cost that they incur from working from home. And also understanding if that your pay cycle or your pay remuneration rates are offered based on the location that you're based at. So these factors are going to be taken into consideration in the next 12 months as HR policies evolve together with the fluidity of where the pandemic is and what the local conditions look like.
Do you think this hybrid work trend is here to stay, or are employers indicating to you that when the pandemic is over, that they want to go straight back to everyone in the office?
I think the hybrid working environment is definitely here to stay. I think companies who insist on having employees back 5 days a week are going to struggle with retention. Employees would naturally look for better opportunities that allow them that hybrid flexibility, remote working options, and also the general mindset that there's been learnings and, work life has evolved in the last 18 months. And they will look to see whether an employer or an organization at large understands this and looks at how their policies evolve to support their employees. Many people also have faced different conditions in the last 18 months that have their work life sort of structures evolved, and they've benefited from this. So to take that away would actually mean a lot of changes and impact to them personally. So I definitely personally feel that hybrid working is here to stay.